Hey people, it is Saturday, January the 22nd. The time is 4:15 in the afternoon, and the temperature is currently -5 degrees, but feeling colder with the wind chill. And I'm here with Megan.
Hi.
And we're walking from my street to Kensington Market. We're going to be checking out a couple places in Kensington that Megan wants to visit, and we'll probably end up visiting a friend of hers, but I'll end the video before we get that far. So we'll just walk down Dundas St East through Chinatown and into Kensington on this blustery day, and there's snow coming down, lightly, thankfully.
Yeah. It's not like coming down like crazy.
No.
It's just like snow globe snow.
Yeah. Very light flurries. Because I don't think we need any more snow, right?
Nope,
No. And this is a day to just sit around inside a nice warm apartment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yet here we are outside.
For you guys. It's all for you guys.
Yeah. Like, how many episodes of Veronica Mars did we just watch? Like,
Oh my gosh, like
three or four? Yeah.
A bunch of them.
Here's the famous Fillmore's strip club. Its days are numbered. It's a development proposal here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the building is not going to get torn down, but I think the strip club will probably be closing.
So they're going to just like refurb it to something else?
Yeah, they're going to incorporate the building into a new condominium.
Wow.
Because I doubt the people who live in the new condominium would really want to live above a strip club, you know? But
Yeah.
you never know, though. You never know.
This is true. I mean, I'm sure some people wouldn't mind that at all.
Right?
Depending on who they are.
There we go. Salt truck salting the roads. I wonder if they're going to be doing some snow removal soon.
Well, it's probably all just melt like a bit, you know. Oh, it's supposed to get warmer.
I think they should remove the snowbanks from like Yonge Street and major streets, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they're doing right up ahead here. I don't know.
I still can't believe how much snow is downtown.
Yeah.
I've like never seen this before.
Yeah, this is not a regular occurrence in a Toronto winter, no. Maybe once every 15, 20 years you see this much snow. looks like they are removing the snow, right?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll let some people walk past us here. Not much room when the sidewalks are completely hemmed in on each side by big snowbanks.
I know, you like barely walk two
I know.
together. It's crazy.
Yeah. Mutual Street. Goodbye, snowbanks. Yeah, you gotta be careful on these icy sidewalks here, yeah.
Jeez, they don't salt them?
To walk extra slow. I think they do, but it just doesn't seem to last.
Holy.
You go in there and use your debit? Don't have any credit? No. Don't have any cards. One practice in there. One practice for box. Well, there's a fair number of people out and about anyway.
Yeah.
I think when the temperature finally goes above -10, people think, oh, it's warm, let's go out and take advantage of it. It's been so
warm
cold.
compared to, yeah, I was gonna say, it's warm compared to how it's been.
Yeah.
So,
I've had like a number of days where it's been in the minus double digits, which also isn't normal really for a Toronto winter. Not for more than like a day or two, you know, at a time anyway.
right. Well, this is better. Sidewalk's wider.
Yeah.
You can walk better.
Yeah.
There's your burrito, boys.
Yep.
Oh, look, sidewalk closed.
They're trying to make it hard for me to get to my burritos, as you can see.
Yeah, they're cutting you off.
They're trying. It'll take more than that.
How much for tax? Yeah, it's not like that cold. I thought it would be way colder.
Yeah, as long as the wind calms down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the worst. Like
It's just, if the wind is blowing and there's a little bit of snow blowing and it blows the snow in your face, it just makes it feel miserable. But
welcome to winter in
if
Canada,
those
everyone.
two factors aren't in play, it's not so bad.
Welcome to January.
Right?
That's how we roll.
I don't know why we're standing here like dinguses. Everyone else is just walking through.
Who's at Dundas Square now?
Who?
Somebody's.
It's a preacher, I think.
Yeah.
It's a sign of normalcy, as much as I would rather not have to hear it. At least it's a sign of normalcy at Dundas Square. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know if you heard, at the end of the month they're probably going to loosen the restrictions again.
Yeah, I heard.
Allow indoor dining and movie theaters and gyms again and all that sort of thing, but still with capacity limits, right?
Well, at least they actually are reducing restrictions, because a lot of people are afraid they just keep them on for like all winter.
Right. I think it's going to go back to 50% again, capacity. There's Yonge Street. Yeah, there's actual traffic and people. It's been pretty dead the last few days. Probably due to the after effects of the snowstorm and the cold weather.
Yep.
I think people are over it now.
It's nice to be back like where all the people are.
Yeah.
Well, this is much easier to walk.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. Like, we frequently see this much stuff in Guelph, but I've never seen it downtown Toronto.
No. Just coming up to Bay Street. Little Tokyo is up ahead. I don't know if that's really caught on among the general population as the name of that neighborhood, but
I didn't know that.
that's what I've been calling it for years now. Little Tokyo, yeah. And it does appear on maps and other publications online about Toronto neighborhoods, so I'm not just making it up.
I mean, I didn't think you were making it up.
Right? But some people might be like, Little Tokyo, what?
Yeah, I had no idea that's what it was called.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think it all started with Uncle Tetsu's Japanese cheesecake.
Yes.
And then a whole proliferation of other Japanese-themed restaurants popped up.
Uncle Tetsu's paved the way.
Yeah.
How long has he been there now?
Oh, like 10 years at least.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. I remember telling my Oma about
Yeah.
I remember like when that place first opened and there were lineups around the block.
Yeah. There were lineups in front of Uncle Tetsu's for years after it opened, right?
Yeah.
Like at least the first 5 years, there was always a lineup. Like there were always lots of Asian restaurants along this stretch of Dundas, but they weren't Japanese, you know? They were like everything else. And then maybe a couple Japanese places, but now it's mostly Japanese.
It's funny. There's some good ones though. There's that. Oh yeah, we went to that Korean place. Remember?
Yeah, yeah. But I'm ready for some mild weather with some rain now,
Oh God.
you know? Just to melt away all the icy patches and things like that.
Do you think we're actually gonna get some?
Well, yeah, eventually. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but but soon. Look at this bike.
I know. Aw, poor bike.
Good luck, owner of that bike. It's probably abandoned anyway.
Yeah.
A lot of people just abandon bikes, and I don't know why. Like,
I know. Why would you like abandon a perfectly good bike? Especially since some people would like pay for that. You know?
yeah.
That sounds good, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Holy.
I agree.
That sounds like glass noodles.
Yeah. Coming from one of these places, I would imagine. Yeah. Yeah, whatever that smell is, I wouldn't mind tasting that smell.
Give me some of that. Like Uncle Tetsu's. There's a to-go location now.
Yeah.
You can buy like Japanese style cheesecake at grocery stores, and I bought some like, around Christmas Eve, and it wasn't the same. Like it wasn't like the light fluffiness that Uncle Tetsu's is. It just tasted like regular cheesecake with a little bit of lemon flavor.
Okay.
So it was still good, but there was no Uncle Tetsu.
Right. Well, I've never tried. I'm not really a cheesecake person.
Oh. But this isn't like cheesecake. It's like angel wings,
Oh.
but edible.
Okay.
It's like floating on a cloud of deliciousness and sugar.
Oh. Well, I've never floated on a cloud like that before, so.
Oh, you should try some Uncle Tetsu's. Just sack it.
And I still haven't tried a sushi burrito. Rotation there.
The burrito guy?
I know, yeah.
The OG.
Because, I don't know, you know, I like sushi, I like burritos, but I'm not so sure I'd like a combination of those things. Here we are, University Avenue. I guess the cyclists don't really want to contend with an icy bike lane here. They're choosing to go on the road.
Well, look at that thing. It's
Yeah,
dangerous.
the bike lane is not exactly
They did not take care of that bike lane.
cycle friendly right now.
No.
No.
No, they did not pave that very well. And by pave, I mean clear.
Should we run? Nope.
The what?
I said, should we run? But no.
Not in this weather.
Yeah.
Not in these shoes.
Right.
We'll just wait for it to turn.
It's extra windy here because we're surrounded by all these tall buildings. So got that wind tunnel thing happening.
The good old Toronto wind tunnel.
Yeah.
Look at that Tesla. That's nice.
Well, you actually recognize the car? Wow.
Well, I know Teslas because they look funny.
Okay. Yeah.
And they have that little T thing on the hood.
Right. Not a fan of this wind right now.
Me neither.
Not a fan.
Ugh. This is awful.
Yep.
I'm a little bit regretting our decision to leave the apartment.
Me too.
Whoa.
Maybe our live stream will be shorter than normal, right?
I'm good with that.
Just kind of going home. That will be the live stream.
I'm good with that. That's good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold. Holy moly. Oh.
Holy moly. Holy frijole.
Whoa.
My face actually hurts. Whoa.
Careful.
Yeah. Careful of the icy patch.
God.
Watch out for the icy patch. Remember that from the Muppet Family Christmas? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Poor guy back there, just sitting there like
I know.
freezing his ass off.
I know, that makes me sad.
There's got to be someplace he can go. I mean, come on.
Well, I know there's shelters, but sometimes they don't. Like, they've been weird during COVID, and sometimes they're full.
I know, but I mean, just someplace you can go, just be indoors. You know, like go in the eating center or
Yeah,
whatever. Like,
the train station.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go around this way because there's lots of
Okay.
that way, like, scary. really glad I wore 2 pairs of socks.
Yeah, and I'm glad I wore this coat.
Yeah, you did too.
I know.
No, you did.
Call Street. Here's the Art Gallery of Ontario. And this freaky Vincent van Gogh thing is up ahead. It follows you with its eyes.
That is
Yep.
There's some really neat art galleries like up and down here.
Yeah, this whole stretch is lined with galleries.
Yeah. There's some like neat spots in here.
Yeah. Isn't there a Harry Potter store around here somewhere?
Yeah, okay, there was Curiosa. It used to be in Parkdale, but then they moved, so I don't know where they moved.
I thought it was right around here because I could have sworn I saw it in like another video.
Yeah, it might be. Like, I mean, it was...
Is that it? That's it. Hey Potterheads, the Wizard Market. So there's the Harry Potter store.
That's awesome.
Well, at least this bike is still somewhat accessible. Like,
Oh my god. But okay, my question is, if you have a bike and you leave it out and it like starts snowing, would you not run immediately to get your bike so that it doesn't get snowed in?
yeah, yeah. I wouldn't leave it out in the first place.
Right.
Like, sitting there for days on end outside like that. Like,
Right?
just asking for it to get stolen.
Actually, okay, true story. I did abandon a bike once, and
Yeah.
yeah, it was when I was in high school, and I took this like outdoor ed fitness class because it was either that or I had to take physics to get my my credits.
Yeah.
So I opted for the fitness class, but like I hated gym. It was my worst, my least favorite subject. It was awful. But my friend and I were like, well, we'll just take it and try to like get through it together, and for anything we can slack off and like barely pass, you know? So one of the activities we had to do was we had to go on like an outdoor bike ride, and it was like an 8K all morning bike extravaganza as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so not looking forward to this. And I tried getting out of it because like I didn't even own a bike. I was like not
You're not a bike type
not a
person?
bike person. I'm just like not a physical activity person like in general. So anyways, I tried to get out of it, and I was like, well, I don't even have a bike gym teacher, I can't go. And he was like, well, either find a bike, borrow one, rent one, or I'll have an extra one for you, don't worry, but you need to come. So I like looked around, and my mom had this old bike that she inherited from her cousin, and the bike was like from the 1960s. So it was like this old vintage antique bike. And I thought, all right, cool, I'll just use that just for one stupid bike trip. So I had to ride it to school that morning. And then I noticed on the bike ride to school that like the brakes were like a little bit not the best. So anyway, I was like, okay, well, whatever. I'll just like, instead of braking, I can just like put my feet down and stop the bike that way. It's fine. So we show up to school, go on this bike ride. We're about halfway through, going through Riverside Park in Guelph, and there was this hill. So we're going down a hill, and then at the bottom of the hill is like a busy road. And so everyone was braking before they hit the road. And then I tried to brake and I can't, and my bike brakes just like did not work. So I'm like heading towards this road, towards oncoming traffic, careening down this hill, and I didn't know what to do. So I threw myself off my bike, and the bike like hit a rock and crashed right before it hit the road. Oh. And I like fell on the side of the bike trail and dislocated my knee. Oh. So my gym teacher had to pop it back in. And then I had to limp all the way back to school, which was like 8 kilometers. It took me 4 hours to limp back to school with my gym teacher. Everyone else ran ahead, got back to school, got checked out by the nurse, and then she told me to go home and get an x-ray on my knee, and that I had to like call, you know, like call someone to come pick me up. But my dad was working in Toronto, my mom had daycare kids at home, so nobody could come pick me up. So then my mom had to call a taxi to come get me, and then I was like, well, what do I do with the bike, because I still had it? And she was like, well, just hook it up at the nearest bike rack and your dad and I will drive by later and get it. And I was like, okay. So went home, got the x-ray, knee was fine, had to like elevate it for a while, but long story short, they never came to go pick up that bike. And then my parents were like, well, I kind of hope somebody steals it, and then that will like solve the problem. But nobody ever did. And it took like 2 years, and then finally that bike disappeared.
It took 2 years?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, so that
couldn't have been a very cool looking bike then.
Well, no, I mean, it was an old looking bike from the 60s with faulty brakes.
Right.
So I don't know why anyone would want it, but yeah, but that was the story of when I abandoned the bike. Huh.
And then you never rode a bike again?
Nope. Actually, I haven't. That was the last time I rode a bike.
Oh, wow.
I was 16, so yeah, like 16 years ago. Yep. Yeah.
Do you think this phone still works?
I don't know. Give it a try with no receiver.
Right?
Let's see what happens.
So we're in Chinatown. Dundas and Spadina. Do you want to just go this way or that way into Kensington? This way?
Yeah.
Okay. Fairly busy in Chinatown. A lot more people out and about than I was expecting anyway. Well, this phone at least has a receiver. But something tells me it's not in working order. Oh, brother. Yeah, that's right.
That's a tiny bike.
Ring your bell at people on the sidewalk while you're on your bike. That's right. Some of these little hole-in-the-wall places here are actually really good.
I know, they're the best ones.
Watch out for the iciness here. Alright. Alright, so we're in Kensington Market. And I can see my battery is going to die, so I'm going to wrap up the video. We'll probably walk through Kensington in our live stream afterwards, at least part of the way. So I hope you enjoyed the walk from starting on my street and then all along Dundas Street, from Dundas East to West through Yonge-Dundas, through Chinatown, and ending here at Kensington Market. So leave a comment below and like and share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal and via my merch store. And you can also find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue, and so will Megan.